Did you know that replacing your front door can give you a return on investment of up to 188%? Yes, you heard that right. But not all renovations are this lucrative. In fact, some cost you big time. Today, we're diving into the world of home improvements, the good, the bad, and the downright ugly. Let's talk about ROI, return on investment. It's what separates smart renovations from money pits. Some homeowners pour thousands into projects that barely add a dime to their home's value. Trust me, I've seen it happen more times than I can count. So what are these wallet-draining renovations? Well, I'm about to reveal the biggest offenders, from over-the-top kitchen remodels to trendy backyard oases that turn into maintenance nightmares. We're covering it all. You're on notice, guys. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to avoid when upgrading your home. You know what they say, the kitchen is the heart of the home. But sometimes homeowners get a little too excited and end up with a kitchen that's more like a transplant rejection. Let's talk about when kitchen upgrades go wrong. Have you ever walked in a kitchen that looks like it belongs in an ultra contemporary design magazine with glossy lacquer colored cabinets and futuristic fixtures? That's over customization. It's when homeowners get so caught up in their personal taste that they forget other people might actually want to buy their house someday. Those sleek, glossy surfaces might be your style, but they're probably not everyone's cup of tea. And don't get me started on high-end appliances. Sure, that $10,000 smart fridge looks amazing, but in a modest home, it's like putting racing tires on a minivan. You're not fooling anyone, and you're definitely not getting your money back. Here's the thing, perceived value doesn't always equal actual value. If you put more money in than what the market expects for that neighborhood, you will likely not get it back. For example, if you spend $25,000 on a high-end kitchen remodel in a neighborhood where most homes have modest kitchens, you might only see a $10,000 increase in your selling price. So what should you do? Think smart and not expensive. A minor kitchen remodel can actually give you a pretty sweet return on investment. We're talking about updating to stainless steel appliances, refacing cabinets, new countertops, fresh hardware, and a coat of paint. Nothing fancy, but guess what? You get to enjoy your beautiful, stylish kitchen, and when it comes time to sell, you could recoup about 98% of what you spent. I'm telling you, it's amazing what a fresh coat of paint and new hardware can do. And if you're feeling a bit more ambitious, consider quartz countertops. They're tough as nails, look great, and buyers love them. Remember those trendy backyard oases I mentioned? Let's talk about how they can turn into money pits faster than you can say luxury landscaping. You might think that a fancy water feature or elaborate garden will have buyers lined up at your door, but trust me, it's more likely to send them running. Here's the deal. Luxury landscaping often becomes a maintenance nightmare. Sure, it looks great in pictures, but who's going to keep it looking that way? Potential buyers see dollar signs, and not in a good way. They're thinking about the time and money they're going to have to spend just to keep their backyard dream alive. And don't even get me started on swimming pools. Unless you're in Florida or California, that pool will probably be more trouble than it's worth. I don't care if you put $500,000 into your backyard. Your house will not be worth $500,000 more. So what should you do instead? Think simple and budget friendly. A fresh coat of paint on your front door can work wonders. Basic landscaping, I'm talking about mowing the lawn, trimming hedges, planting colorful flowers, and adding mulch. These little things can make a huge difference. Oh, and don't forget about exterior lighting. These small touches can boost your curb appeal without breaking the bank. Now let's talk about something that might hit a little closer to home for some of you. Ever tried to save a few bucks by tackling a home improvement project yourself? I get it. YouTube makes everything look easy, right? But trust me, some do-it-yourself projects can turn into real nightmares. You know what I see a lot? Amateur electrical work. Guys, this isn't just about saving money. It's about safety. One wrong wire and you could be looking at a fire hazard. And let me tell you, potential buyers run for the hills when they see sketchy wiring. Then there's tiling. It looks simple enough, doesn't it? But I've walked into bathrooms that look like a fun house mirror. Uneven tiles and sloppy grout lines, it's not a good look. And don't even get me started on plumbing disasters. Nothing says run away faster to a buyer like water damage from a do-it-yourself pipe job gone wrong. But listen, I'm not here to crush your DIY dreams. There are plenty of projects you can tackle yourself. Want to freshen up your space? Grab a paintbrush. A fresh coat of paint can brighten up a home and make it look well maintained. Just make sure you got a steady hand for those edges. And here's a little secret. For under $5, you can buy a tube of caulking to improve the look of your bathroom or kitchen by sealing areas around the bathtub, showers, tiles, and sinks. It's an easy win that can make a big difference. But when it comes to the big stuff, structural changes, major electrical work, extensive plumbing, do yourself a favor and call in the pros. It might cost more up front, but it'll save you a world of headaches and money down the line. Remember, when it comes to home improvements, cutting corners often means cutting value. So don't let your do-it-yourself disaster become a buyer's deal breaker. All right, we've talked about do-it-yourself disasters, but let's shift gears to another renovation pitfall that can cost you big time. Falling for trend traps. You know those design fads that seem so cool right now? Well, they might be the very thing that turns buyers away tomorrow. Here's the deal. Trends come and go faster than you can say shiplap. Remember when everyone was obsessed with carpeted bathrooms? Actually, me neither, but they were. And the problem is that these trendy renovations can date your home faster than you can list it. And trust me, dated homes don't sell for top dollar. So what are some of these trend traps? Let's begin with themed rooms. You might think that Tuscan-inspired kitchen is charming, but potential buyers might see it as a renovation waiting to happen. And don't even get me started on wallpaper choices. That funky flamingo print might seem fun now, but it's a real turnoff for most buyers. Although wallpaper has been a comeback in recent years, it's still a very taste-specific design element. Potential buyers might not share your enthusiasm for your chosen patterns or styles, and the thought of removing wallpaper can be daunting. It's best to stick with versatile and timeless options, such as neutral paint colors or subtle textures to create a more appealing and adaptable space for buyers. But here's the good news. You can avoid these trend traps and still have a stylish home. The key? Focus on timeless elements. White kitchens, for example, are noted for their broad appeal and ability to integrate with various design styles. They're like the little black dress of home design, always in style. And when it comes to flooring, consistency is key. A consistent flooring choice throughout the home can make the space seem larger and more cohesive. It's a simple change that can make a big difference. Remember, if you're planning to sell in a few years, the goal is to appeal to as many potential buyers as possible. So stick with neutral colors, quality materials, and functional upgrades. They might not be as exciting as the latest design trend, but they'll pay off in the long run. Trust me on this one. Now that we've covered what not to do, let's talk about some smart renovation strategies that actually add value to your home. You might be wondering, is there a secret formula for renovations that pay off? Well, not exactly, but I got some insider tips that'll help you make smart choices. First things first, always think long term. It's easy to get caught up in what looks good right now, but remember, we're playing the long game here. Ask yourself, will this upgrade still be appealing 5 or 10 years from now? Here's a pro tip. Focus on energy efficient upgrades. They're not just good for the environment, they're good for your wallet too. Create versatile spaces. Converting unused spaces such as basements or dens into functional living areas can increase the home's perceived value. And with more people working from home these days, a home office can be a major selling point. But here's the real secret. Think like a buyer. When you're planning improvements, don't just consider what you want. Think about what potential buyers might be looking for. Remember, your goal is to appeal to as many buyers as possible when it comes time to sell. And don't forget about the small stuff. General maintenance might not sound exciting, but small updates and ensuring the home shows no signs of deferred maintenance can boost value significantly. Believe me, buyers notice these things. And there you have it, guys. Once again, I'm Lily Vallario, team leader of the Sold by Lily team at eXp Realty. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more tips on home improvements and real estate. If you have any questions or topics you'd like me to cover, please drop them in the comment section below. Thanks again for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.